Okay, folks, the last example, or the last exercise of the review, number 34 says, solve the quadratic equation. Write irrational answers in simplest form. This was from section 12.5. Well, the first thing you want to notice, folks, is that we've got a perfect square here. You've got y plus 3 squared, okay? So what I want to do is, and I'm sorry, I can do this. What I want to do is, I want to get that perfect square by itself. Whenever I've got fractions, you know, this isn't 6th grade anymore, it's not 5th grade anymore. Let's get rid of those fractions and make it easier on ourselves. So the 4's are going to cancel, and I've got y plus 3 squared is equal to 20. Okay? Now, I've got a perfect square, so I can take a square root. But, variable underneath the radical sign there. Okay? I definitely want to get, when I take that square root, okay, it's going to do it here soon. There we go. When I take the square root, I'm going to have plus or minus root 20. Okay? Now, what I need to do here is I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides, and I'm going to get y is equal to negative 3 plus or minus root 20. But I'm not done. Remember, I always have to simplify that radical. So let's take root 20 over here, and we're going to break it down into 2 times 10 and 2 times 5. You guys have probably been doing this enough now that you can see the perfect squares in them before you even break them down. Something like root 20 is pretty easy for you guys to see that it's 2 root 5. So I'm going to get y is equal to negative 3 plus or minus 2 square root 5. And that's my answer. Okay? Remember, whenever I see those perfect squares, I want to get them by themselves. Okay? So I can take the square root on both sides. But remember, whenever I take the square root of something that has a variable in it, I'm going to have to make my answer positive and negative. All right. Great job, guys.